Installing Acumatica on Azure. Acumatica is designed for use on cloud platforms like Windows Azure. A cloud deployment reduces hardware costs and scales rapidly, so you pay only for resources you consume. The same Acumatica software can be installed locally or on Microsoft Windows Azure. In this video, I will demonstrate how to install Acumatica on Windows Azure. Before beginning the installation, I obtain an SSL certificate and sign up for services on Windows Azure. My Azure service must contain a web role instance, bandwidth, and a SQL database. After getting an account, log into the Windows Azure portal and create a cloud service to host my Acumatica application. I select a URL and choose a region near my users. Next, I upload my SSL certificate to the cloud service. After setting up my web service, I create my database. Using the Azure portal, I select a database name, size, and server. Since this is my first database, I create a new database server, specify the login credentials, and deploy the server in the same region as my cloud service. By default, SQL Azure allows access from other SQL services and my current IP address. Now that my cloud environment is ready, I install Acumatica on my local machine. This process is identical to installing Acumatica on premises and takes only a couple minutes. I can also install the Acumatica report writer. After installing Acumatica, I run the Acumatica ERP configuration wizard. First, I specify the name and credentials for the Azure database server I created. Next, I select the database I want to use. The Company Setup screen gives me the option to deploy multiple companies and specify if I want to insert demonstration data or standard templates. After specifying my SSL certificate, I confirm the installation. Acumatica deploys the database tables to my SQL Azure server and creates a configuration file that I can use to deploy my application on my web server. Now that my database is provisioned, I open the Windows Azure portal and select the cloud service I created. To upload Acumatica, I select New Staging Deployment and find the package file I downloaded from the Acumatica Partner Portal and the configuration file I created in the previous step. In this case, I check the box to allow deployment to a single instance because this is a demonstration and not an actual production service. After the application has been uploaded, the service is created, initialized, and made ready for production. On the Cloud Service dashboard, I can click the staging site URL to access and configure Acumatica. Once configured, I move to production, where Acumatica can be accessed using the URL I selected in Windows Azure. I can also purchase a custom domain and point it to my site. For more information about Acumatica, visit our website to read documentation and view other videos.